I'm sorry, James. Sorry, it was a stupid thing to do. Mood I was in, but... Excuse me. I wasn't hurt. Thanks to Mr. Dolan.
Well, you helped by fainting.
I'm all right. Really, I am. We went down to the UCLA Medical Center, and they said all I really needed was to learn how to drive a little better. What is it, James?
It's Dad. He's had a heart attack.
I'm all right, you know. Better now that you're here.
What? How did the accident happen? Did she tell you?
Just like she told you. What?
Marcia. She said she only scratched the door, but Joe, I don't know. She's capable of doing almost anything when she regresses to that point.
Well, this'll have to do, you and Mrs. Carmichael, till I can get some real breakfast going.
Where's Marcia?
You wouldn't believe it. In the middle of the night, all my help left me.
Sissy, where's Marcia? I told you not to leave her alone.
Kitchen, having hot milk, safe and warm.
I'm going to take her home with me, Sissy. It's not safe to have her here when she's like this.
Honestly, James, you talk as though there was some kind of craziness or another, and she'll snap out of it.
Would you rather she was at home with me or in one of those places?
You wouldn't dare.
Yes, I would. Now I would.
James, you let me tell her? I promised she could stay. Let me tell her that I have to break it.
All right. Joe, you're not leaving.
I don't think anybody needs me here. Now.
Sissy? Sissy?
James, don't talk to her like that. Sissy! I don't want to go back to your house. I want to stay here.
Yes, stay here.
Why? I didn't do anything.
You said you scratched the door.
Oh, James, don't talk to her like that, Sissy.
Stay out of this.
Oh, James.
Marcy. Honey, are you sure you didn't do anything else to the car? Anything that might have caused that accident?
No, Jamie. Honest to God, don't you believe me?
Sure I do.
Oh, then I can stay. Of course.
No. No, you can't.
Stay. James, don't you think she has as much right to be with your father in this last time as any of us?
That isn't a right, Sissy. A man's last hours belong to whomever he wants to share them with.
You don't think he wants to share with us?
He's shared enough with us. Now let him be with the woman he loves. Let go.
Let go. Let go. What have I got left to let go of?
Sissy, you'll always have money.
Plenty of what, money? Is that what you think I'm worried about? Is that all you can ever think of? Is that the way I brought you up?
I'm not talking about money.
And I did bring you up, you know. I brought you both up. And where was the woman you loved when you needed somebody to fight your battles with your father for you? Where was she? Your sister was doing things like this. What's your name? Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Baby, Marcy.
Why did she do that? Jamie, what's wrong with her? Why won't anybody tell me? Does it have something to do with me? Did I do something wrong?
Yes. Yes, the ultimate wrong. You died. She hated you for it. See, it's easier to hate than to hurt. She went around saying she was glad you were dead. Some people heard her and told her she was a horrid little girl and she'd be punished for that. Being well-meaning people, I'm sure they meant that God would punish her, but somehow she thought you were going to come back from the dead and do who knows what kind of horrible things to her. And the more she feared you, the more she hated you, until it got to the point that she began to destroy everything she saw that reminded her of you. Finally, Dad had to put a padlock on your room. Of course, I was able to find a way in. I used to love to go into your room and look at all the pretty things that reminded me of you. Anyway, one day I put all your rings on my hand and I came down into the kitchen strutting around like a riverboat gambler, flashing all those sexy diamonds. Sissy was scolding and the maids were giggling. Marcia was standing with her back to the stove, not saying a word, just staring at my hands as though it were crawling with maggots. So, of course, I went over and waved my hand in front of her face, and she grabbed hold of my arm and shoved my hand down into a pot of boiling water.
Dear Jesus.
After that, she started having those regressions like you just saw.
Isn't there anything that can be done for her?
Everything was done for her.
And nothing helped?
All of it helped. Little by little, piece by piece, they put her back together again. But I think it's like putting a jigsaw puzzle together again. It makes a pretty picture, but if you push it off the table... Anyway, I kind of feel like that's what happened when she found out you really were coming back.
I'll go talk to her. I'll let her know that I didn't come back to punish her.
Did you hear what I just said? Your life is in danger. It's not safe for you to be in the same house with her. And please, don't look at me like you don't believe your own flesh and blood could kill you.
Well, I don't believe it.
You must believe it.
Well, I can't. And even if I could, well, I can't leave your father.
No, that's right. You stay with him, and I'm going to take her away.
Where?
I didn't say I was going to put her away.
I don't think I could stand the thought of her being in a home or an institution.
I know. But watch that maternal instinct. It could be the death of you.
Carrie?
What can we do for you?
Where's Carrie?
It may take me some time to talk Marcia into leaving, and until I do, until you're absolutely certain she's no longer in the house, I want you to stay by his side. Don't leave him for anything, do you understand?